what have you, but you're using it better than when you just picked it up for the first time.
I have to say, the reason I wouldn't buy another Addy is because I can never drip right with a 510 Addy, and that's just me. With the Phoenix, I never flood it. I never get gurgly. I get vapor every time, and it works great. I have so many issues dripping with a regular 510 Addy. I can never get the vapor to come out right.
Is the Phoenix a closed post dripping atomizer?
It's a coil.
Yeah, but I mean, like I have the A7 and it's open post, and when I drip, if I dripped into that, it wouldn't, it sucks. I'm going to use it on my Groove, which is a bottom feeder, but.
Izzy says it's closed. I don't know if it's closed or not. I know it works.
Here's my Phoenix. I opened it up a little bit, but I use stainless steel.
See, and I use silica in my Phoenix.
Well, my issue with the traditional 510s was that I like the dark, sugary juices. I like English toffee. And they clogged. It clogged up in like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was the ultimate solution for me. And
Zen?
Holy crap. Well,
What is that?
This is a Zen, but it just happened to be that this was one that I glommed onto. I think any of the rebuildables would have done the trick for me in allowing me to have a clog-free vape experience.
Oh, and for months, I'm fine with. I use a lot of the thicker, 70, 30, 60, even a 60-40. But some of these sugary juices are a lot thicker, or flavored sugar. Either way, they're not sugar in them, but it's certainly the vape is. It's much better in a rebuildable. You get the richness and the flavor from it, which I think is what's burning in an atomizer that's just been built and has all the other wiring and everything exposed underneath it. The problem I think about atomizers is I want to know not just what the vapor does when it goes down your throat, but I want to know what happens when you take liquid and put it into an atomizer that's been put together with super glue and things like that. And then, it really has been put together with a slight bit of glue on the bottom, and then it's squeezed closed.
Well, and then they come with primer in them. You don't get primer in your rebuildables.
Right. You don't. And, sometimes you do. I mean, I can't say that's not always true, because some of the rebuildables, like the Genesis, they do come with wicks that are pre-anodized, and they do have PG juice on them. But you're coming from a community of people that are providing those to you as a service. But in general, I agree.
Right, Izzy, I don't know what that primer is, but you remember the Addies, the 510 Addies that went on Ego cones, you know what I'm talking about, that were loaded with the primer shit, and it took forever to get that taste out of it. I didn't want to vape that in my lungs. I didn't even know what it was, and it burned like hell. So it obviously couldn't be that great.
It's mineral, isn't it?
The primer? Is it?
Walt, I want to buy a rebuildable and send it to you. Can I just have it shipped to you? You could fix it up for me and ship it back to me.
Yeah,
hey, Squirrely Guns, welcome to the room and Easy Vapor.
The thing about this one is you could just take the wick out.
Right.
And you could burn it clean.
Clean it off, put it right back in.
And put it right back in.
Yeah. So which one is that?
That's the Phoenix. But
the low Phoenix.
That's hip sauce.
I machined off about 1/4 inch excess metal so it would hold more juice.
And it's funny, he has, I have a wick in mine, and mine looks like it's got a tail on it. So there's
what do
a
you
Phoenix.
do? You just drip how much juice do you drip in those?
I put about an ml in there.
All right, so tell me where to buy one that you think is good for you to do your work to it.
Sick Tech has little Phoenixes for sale. Joe would know where the best deals are.
Discount Vapors has it for like $9.
That's a good deal.
And the other thing I do is I don't know what kind of drawer you like, but I usually open up the hole to that.
Yeah.
1.5 millimeters.
Yeah, I like it a little bit wider.
I don't know if you can see that,
I like
Al.
a looser, more robust vape.
Did somebody say deal?
Yes.
Yes, I need to get a nice rebuild. I want a good looking one.
I own 2 of them
They're
now.
inexpensive. I'll buy a few of them. And
Go to Vapor Bank. They're running a 20% off sale on all their RBAs.
They're not
Bank,
expensive, Al, and they're very easy to use, the little Phoenixes. I like these better than my AGA. They're just
I had
simple.
one.
The cheapest Phoenixes come from Discount Vapors are $8.95.
Yeah, I got a vapor.
Come from where?
Discount Vapors, $8.95.
Is it good quality, or is there other ones that are nicer, or is it the same?
Well, it's your standard Phoenix. The standard Phoenix rebuildable. Just the regular. If you're looking for something like a AGA T with the window and all that, you go over to Vapor Bank. I think they're $19.99.
Green Eye, that's where I get mine from. The 2 I got actually are from SigTech, and then I bought one to give away at the next vape meet because I think they're awesome.
And I think LightSig USA has a Phoenix rebuildable, 5 replaceable coil heads, and a screwdriver for $11.95.
Who is this?
LightSig USA.
There's too many deals. What is that?
What do you want? I'll tell you where to go.
I want a good looking. I want a good looking, rebuildable that functions that I can send over to Walt, and if they're cheap enough, get a few of them. And
I'll send you over to here, I'll give you my post.
And you need a little screwdriver too, Al. I don't know if you have one.
No, I got screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Don't.
Make sure you have a little one. I had to buy screwdrivers.
It's like I don't even know how that was funny, but that was funny.
I even bought a keychain screwdriver to take with me on the road from SigTech.
Okay, it's on SideChat, Vapor Owl, that post. That's like, he has like 10 or 15 different little rebuildables that he has.
That's basically kind of like the same one I have, man.
I love it.
It's on your blog. Okay.
This one came from the craft store in the eyeglass repair kit.
It's perfect.
It's even got a little Allen wrench head.
It's got a flat and a Phillips on, either side.
Has
and
anybody
on my keychain.
Tried the? You seen the Avid Vapor? How's that little hand drill?
Little hand drill? No.
Yeah, I saw it on the site.
I was like,
what do you need the drill for?
you can make sure airflow better on your atomizer. But why wouldn't they just come that way?
There's
Holiday 2012. This is Vapor Bank that you just pointed out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you just called it a different thing.
Hey, Hawkeye, welcome to the room. I didn't see you pop in. And yeah, Harbor Freight has good tools too.
So which is the one that's coming with all those different?
You want the one that goes? You want the one with the screwdriver and the?
Yeah, what's that one?
All right, I'll get it for you.
You sleep? So I want to ask that question. In 2012, how much sleep did you get, Vapor Joe?
About 6 minutes.
I mean, because I wake up in the morning and there's a deal. I swear, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
There's a deal.
There's a deal. 2 hours ago,
Mischief,
posted by
welcome to the
Vapor
room.
Joe. Wednesday morning, it's Tuesday morning. There's a deal. When was it? 6 hours ago. But there's a better deal 3 hours ago. Unbelievable how much attention you provide. And I talk to new vapors. I have a friend of mine who's a new vapor, and he's. I say, have you heard of Vapor Joe? He's, I check it every day, man. Every day. It's addictive. I go every day, and he buys nothing, but he just buys his time there, and hanging out, looking at what's available.
My problem is I save people. I save people money, but at the same time, I make people spend a lot of money because it's cheap and everybody wants to buy it.
Why are you in sepia tonight?
Because you know what?
It's mood. It's mood lighting. It's
mood lighting.
He's showing solidarity with Shadow.
All right. Anyone know where Izzy can get an AGAT intertank post? Do they sell those separate?
I've never seen it, but you can get an AGAT for $19.99.
A post.
I don't know where you
Throw
can get
that
it.
one up.
Hey, Joe, did you show off your new mod?
Oh yeah.
Look at you guys with your pimp mods.
Let me see your pimp mod, man. Let me see it in your hand, Smokey, first, and then let's see.
Okay, my hand.
That button needs to be moved down about 3 inches.
Nah,
It's huge.
I got a big thumb.
All right, let's see it.
Depends. Depends. It depends. It's up in the air right now. I don't know. Dino ignored me yesterday. I don't know why. Well, I shot him a telephone call, left him a message, and said, "Hey, give me a call, bro." Well, maybe maybe he was at the airport or something. Maybe he's in Florida seeing his kids for the holidays.
Yeah, I wouldn't look into that. Hey, Jamie, welcome back to the room.
Check it out, Smokey. I got a Vivid Nova tank on now.
Oh, cool.
Here's one of those viral songs from 2012. Everybody in the hangout, ready?
Sorry, I can't hear it.
Oh, it's Gangnam Style.
You got to go into Elixir and